Hello everyone, I wish you Merry Christmas. I wish Merry Christmas to all children around the world. May God be with you in this special day and bless all of you. Today, we know that Christmas symbolizes the birth of Christ. Today, I will speak about the birth and the beginning of life. The life for a human being begin when he come out from his mother. When the baby come out from his mother, the life of the baby begin according to science. Or when the sperm of the man meets with the egg of the woman and fertilize the baby. At that moment, at that two moments, one or the another begin the life. The Bible tells us that God formed the man from the dust of the earth and breathed in him a breath of life, and the man became a living being. That means the life of the man which was already in God, his creator. And God breathed this life in the man he has created, and the man became a living being. God transmit the life of the man who was in him by a breath in the body of the man, and the man became a living being. We take our Bible, when we read our Bible in the book of Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, it is written, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctify you. I have appointed you as prophet of the nations." God speak to his prophet, the prophet Jeremiah. I say God speak to his prophet, the prophet of God, because many people have the name of prophet, but you have to see if the man is a prophet of God or not. There are many prophets out there who are not prophet of God. So, the prophet of God is listening to God. God said to Jeremiah, before you was fertilized in the womb of your mother, that means before the sperm of your father and the egg of your mother meet together to fertilize you, I knew you already. It means God knew the spiritual Jeremiah. And when the sperm and the egg join together to fertilize Jeremiah, this is the animal Jeremiah. But God knew the spiritual Jeremiah before. That means the life begins with the spiritual. A human being is a spirit. And the life of a human being begins with the existence of that spirit. It's the same. God make the man from the dust of the earth and bring the spirit of the man who was already in God. God breathed it in the man, and the man became a living being. I speak with you, my spirit make me a living being. The body you see is the body of my spirit. So the life begins with the spirit. That's why in the Bible, God is called the God of spirit of all flesh. He's called the God of spirits, not of flesh. God is not the God of flesh, but he's the God of spirit of all flesh. When somebody dies, for example, the spirit leaves the body and the spirit continues to exist. So what makes somebody a living being is the spirit which is him. And God is the God of this spirit. Is not the God of this body. No, it's of this spirit who is in him and make him a living being. So it's my pleasure. I wish you Merry Christmas again. God bless you. God bless your husband. God bless your wife. God bless your children, and have a good Christmas days.